afternoon. Doing it again. Down one of my club lakes. Probably been here about 2 hours now. Everything's set. Got one rod on a little Bloodworm X Cook Dust pop up. Same little bag of pellets and stuff I showed you yesterday. I'll show you the mix in a bit. The other rod got a supple braided hook link, little size 8 choddy hook actually. I'm trying something else with a little bit of silicone. Just after the bend, like the bottom of the hook just coming off. Both on probably about 2.5, 3 foot of leg core. The little Roger and Kerry leads from the lead shed. And that matey over the far side's had one. Mate Kim next door, he's lost one. It's a bit of a shitter, absolute screamer. Just picked the rod up into nothing. So it's got really overcast, the temperature's starting to drop, so hopefully a bit of low pressure coming in at last. Should hopefully get them feeding, get their reds down. I'm desperate for this 33 level that's in here. I've got to put a fair amount of Bloodworm X 16s and 20s, the same as yesterday, scattered all around the area. I'm only fishing about 25-30 yards out, not even that to be honest. Found a little bit of a gravel bite, had a little lead around with a little 1 ounce lead. I knew it was out there, but it was just remembering exactly where it was and trying to find it. I've got one at my side of it and the other one is the far side, so nothing actually on the bar, because I know people find the bar here and that bar just gets hammered, and it's not very wide. So my theory is people who do bait up on it, you get chances you're going to have little gullies either side that the bait's going to roll down, and the fish are probably used to picking baits up hot from the bottom of it rather than the top. So yeah, but I'll show you that mix. Right, well, this is me mix. In there I've got some Bloodworm X half baits, the hydro, some of these little fish meal sticks, put them in, cake them up and stuff. It's quite oily, quite sticky, but it seems to work in the bag, so yeah, continue with that. There's the rods down there and the menacing goats that seem to inhabit this lake. Absolutely hate the bastard things. So yeah. Oh, and I just want to correct myself. In yesterday's video, I said I had a 31.8 catfish. It was actually 38.2 or whatever I said, but it was 38.2. Gutted that I mispronounced. I was that buzzing. Ended up mispronouncing what it was. So yes, very interesting, and let's see what later on brings.
Well, here we go. It's Thursday morning. Haven't been up too long. It didn't work out the plan down the club lake. My mate Kim, who was fishing next to me, had a 27 cat. I was on spots that I've had fish from before. There was fish in the area. They were crashing over my baits. Just never happened. Tried. I dodgy pick up about 6:10 Wednesday morning. Got to the rod. It stopped, bobbing and falling off. Line at the clip. Just nothing on the end. I mean, felt the line between my fingers, see if I could feel anything on the end. And I think all I can really put it down to was either a small cat or maybe a tench or something. Had just picked up the bottom bait and just run with it. So there we go. But I'm going to take you through some of the rigs and stuff I use instead. So yeah. Well, that's one of my rods just there. It's the ESP Paragon Plus 3¼ pound test version. A lovely shrink wrap handle on them, really nice to play fish on. I've got the Ultegra's 5500s I use the Gardner GR60 for my main line in £15. It's a 0.40, really heavy. It's like rope, that stuff. Absolutely love it. There I've got ESP leg core. I like the original camo for some reason. I watched a Terry Owen video on YouTube a few years back, and just, if he rates his stuff, then well, it's got to be pretty good. Down to the rig, I splice a big loop either end, and then actually loop to loop onto the lead. Couple of beads, bit of tubing, just to cover the swivel and a bit of a buffer, neaten everything up. I use an amnesia boom section, down to an Albrighton knot, a short piece of coated braid, a size 7 curved shank with a little piece of shrink tubing, one of the Thinking Anglers hook beads, and one of the Thinking Anglers hook swivels. Use that, pop-ups, bottom baits. I use it for the lot, to be honest. It's a nice little supple section around the hook, so the bottom bait can fly up, or the pop-up sits up nicely. Pop-up probably, I mean, all in all, it probably sits up at most about 1.5 to 2 inches off the bottom of the pop-up. So there we go, that's pretty much it. And well, for now, and then I'm down the pit tomorrow morning, first thing, and try and bag another one of these originals, or try and get into some of the bigger commons in there. I mean, the commons in there go to over 30. I think the biggest common in there at the minute is going up to about 37, but no one's too sure, because a few of the lads reckon they've seen bigger, so it could be interesting. But until then, adios.